Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Enter the manosphere.
Of course. How can I assist you today?
Give me some of that dating foolishness.
Will do, sir.
So the video I made on my TikToks and Instagram where I was saying how fed up I am that it's been over 10 years since I've had any, and I'm deciding to take applications. I am. So if you want to apply, you just go to my Twitter. I pinned it at the top. You click on the thing, you click a couple more things, and you send me a message and you tell me about yourself. Tell me why I should pick you.
Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. Shout out to Mr. Schneer for this video. This is his message. Hi MHD. And they still wonder why men are going their own way. Women always tell on themselves. Check this out. This is pure gold. I didn't even make it 3 minutes into the 17-minute video, and it was clear to me that I have to write you. Best wishes from Berlin, Germany. Vielen Dank, Herr Schneer. Salute! This video is interesting.
All right, y'all. I'm having a crisis here because I'm a 43-year-old woman, okay? I have not had any for over 10 years. That's insane, okay? I know some of y'all don't believe me, but really, if there were things I'd lie about, is this it? This is freaking embarrassing, okay? It is embarrassing. It's been over 10 years since I've had a little woohoo, you know?
A post-while single mom, OnlyFans content creator explaining why she's been single and sexless for 10 years.
Since like 2 years ago, I started making content because I wanted to start loving myself again. Part of me starting to enjoy my sexuality was putting myself out there. Like, I gotta get off on exhibitionism, I think it was what it's called, where you put yourself out there and people see you. Like, it is so exciting for me thinking of people online watching me do the things I do on my adult site.
What's interesting about this video is that she doesn't mention her being an adult content creator as part of her dating struggles. Let's talk about it. We men ain't we? We men ain't we?
Two people that make a relationship. It is not all his fault. It is not all my fault. It's two people that make a relationship. Yes, it was abusive, but I left and that's it. So after leaving an abusive relationship, I then moved to a little bitty town in Tennessee. A little bitty town of like 3,000 people. And me being a conventionally attractive person moving there, your reputation can easily get around. So in order for me to be able to make friends and not be known as like a threat to these married women that I wanted to be friends with, because I wanted my kid to be able to be friends with their kids, I had to really dumb myself down. Like, I had to not wear a lot of makeup. I had to not wear revealing clothing. And this is naturally how I feel prettiest, by showing off my body. But I couldn't do that. Or it's a choice. Everything in life is a choice. I could have done that. But if I was to walk around like this in the little bitty town in Tennessee I used to live in, I would quickly, within a couple days, be known as the town tramp, the town slut, the town whore. No matter how long it had been since I've been with somebody. That's just the way reputations work. Somebody talks to somebody and before you know, it's around the town.
Did you hear that, guys? It's her own choice. This is why some men take their talents overseas to date women, because of the environmental and cultural differences. If you want women to behave differently, you have to change the environment. For instance, this woman moved to a small town in Tennessee and is now forced to conform because she doesn't want to be seen as the town harlot. She said she had to dumb herself down to be accepted. It's not about diminishing her intelligence, it's about adapting to her environment by presenting herself more modestly, being selective about who she engages with, and being mindful of where she is seen. city girl antics would be met with shame and other consequences. This is one reason why women move to bigger cities to escape their reputation as the town harlot. If you're looking to date overseas, guys, avoid big cities to improve your chances of success.
It's been so long since I've been with somebody, years and years. If I would have wanted to go out to a bar there and pick up a guy, no matter how long it's been, and if it's one time, I get known as the town wild girl. Being a single mom, it would be like, why aren't you home with your kids? You're a bad mom if you go out to the bar and you want to have fun. Unfortunately, that's just the way the world works, okay? And I can totally understand how a lot of guys can't relate to that, because a single dad could go out to a bar and have a good time and he's just blowing off steam. He's just letting loose. He's still known as just a good dad. That's it. A single girl goes out and does that, a single mom, and she's known as the town tramp. She's known as being wild. She's known as being a bad mom. She could get freaking child services called on her. I mean, it's no telling. So being a single parent, you have to be so careful when you are a single parent in a little bitty town where reputation is everything. Because if I would have started being wild by trying to date, I would have easily been known as, this crazy single mom, and then my kids don't have the opportunities that they had.
She is not a victim, okay? Because there are understandable reasons why a single mother in a bar might be looked down upon. Bars are part of nightlife. Historically, people met in bars, but bars were not usually seen as places to find a future husband. When a woman goes to a bar, it suggests that she's open to meeting and flirting with men, but not necessarily looking for marriage. In a small town, this perception is reinforced because people are closely connected and word spreads quickly, especially if this is the way you go out.
And I've decided I'm taking applications. You want to apply? Go on over to my Twitter. I'm going to pin it right to the top because 10 years is ridiculous. I'm ready to knock the dust bunnies out.
You cannot make this stuff up. You don't want to be acknowledged as a wild girl, but this is how you present yourself as a 43-year-old single mom? The foolishness. The bar is not a strip club, so when guys go to the bar, it's still women who are the gatekeepers of sex. Most guys at the bar will just go home without scoring. Traditionally, men and women met in church or through family and friends. And this small town still holds on to some of these traditional values. So it's the community that checks these women. Stop wasting your time trying to talk sense into these women, guys. Because women are fully aware when they are in a position to get away with the foolishness.
Then I dated a fella. He was amazing. We were dating for a while. We ended up separating because he had 3 kids. I had 1. His life was just crazy, but we were going to be getting back together. We were just kind of figuring ourselves out. And I was still healing from an abusive relationship, but then he passed away. He got in a car wreck. He passed away. That broke my heart. I was heartbroken for a long time. And so then also you can't start dating too soon because it's a little bitty town. If you start dating too soon, then you didn't really love the person, Rumors and reputation are so important in a little town. If any of y'all have grown up in a little town or you live in a little town, you know what it's like. In a big city, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, you have to worry about that in maybe your little group, who you work with, who you live by, but not the way you do in a little town.
You just heard it from the source. Women know they can get away with riding the hot dog carousel in a big city and avoid being splashed by that holy water, which is accountability. And we all know accountability is a woman's
kryptonite.
I was always working so that way I could make ends meet, and I was barely making ends meet too. I was driving school buses. I was working at different restaurants. So every Friday and Saturday night, I was busy with stuff. I didn't have time to date. And then on the weeknights, I'm at home. We're making dinner. We're sitting down having dinner. Then we're doing homework. Then it's bath and bed. I mean, that's just the way it works. And then I got to wake up at 5 o'clock the next morning to go drive the school bus again. So I'm not going out on a weeknight. Are you kidding me? I need sleep, you know?
Do you now understand why we recommend you do not date single mothers? Dr. Rama Noodles said it best.
You say dating is probably, as a single mom, probably the most difficult activity in your life.
Yeah, absolutely, because you're balancing the issue of your children. I mean, because now you have it's a whole different game. This isn't just about going out and being carefree. You're not carefree. You've got to balance the issues of your child, of being a mother, of balancing a divorce, and usually the hurts that came after the divorce. So it's a whole different landscape. You're bringing a heck of a lot more luggage into this.
Well, I want to make sure I get this. So, you see, you're not just bringing your luggage. You're bringing your kids' luggage with you.
Yeah, and your kids.
And
This is pure gold. It's funny how women get upset when you tell them the truth.
And you only meet so many people at your work. And then, like, I did meet more than a couple people that would ask me out, like when I was working at the restaurants and stuff. But when would we go out? I had to work every Friday and Saturday night. You know, I was working during the day when the kid was at school. When would we go out? The only day I would ever have free was Sundays, and that was my one free day a week. So of course I was spending it doing fun things with my kid. That was the only off day I had. We were going to church every Sunday morning. We were going out. We were having fun Sunday during the day. That was our one day together.
Guys, don't you deserve quality time with your girlfriend? Why settle for a woman who has no time for you and brings a lot of baggage into your life when you can have a woman with more time and less baggage? It's not rocket science. Single mothers have nothing to be mad about. Men are allowed to have preferences just like women are. The foolishness.
And then moving here now, this is where it kind of becomes my fault. So I moved to a big city, started local trucking, and then my life was still revolving around my kid, obviously. But that's when it comes to the part that I have just been so shy about putting myself out there to date. Like, I haven't gone to any bars to pick up people, and it's not because I'm working Friday and Saturday nights. It's just because I was so scared to put myself out there again. So that's the part where it is my fault. The past 5 years that I've lived here, it has been my fault that I haven't put myself out there.
Credit is given where credit is due. It doesn't matter where you are in this world. If you want to participate in this dating foolishness, you have to play the game and put yourself out there. In modern times, putting yourself out there is possible in different ways, but in order to get the results that you want, you will have to put in effort, and as a post-war single mom, it only gets harder. She's not a victim. You don't have to feel sorry for her. There are more than enough simjutsu masters that would love to date her. The chads, on the other hand, will most likely just... Chads don't discriminate.
Now can I get a drizzle drizzle?
Drizzle drizzle.
Drizzle drizzle.
Drizzle drizzle.
Man, that's where we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.